Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw. I'm Gorilla Monsoon, here with Matthias, the Scorpion King, and with Jerry, the King Lawler. And today, we have Randy Orton in the ring now. So, Ashley Williams says that I have to wrestle Godzilla. And then not just wrestle and fight Godzilla, but apparently I have to put him on a stretcher. But you know how that's gonna work, don't you? I mean, why? Who does Ashley Williams think he is? Well, first off, I can answer that for you. Gorilla Monsoon says Ashley Williams is the head overseer of the TWF now. So I think he does have that's who he is. But here's the way I'm gonna do it. See, I don't have to worry that much. Mostly what I have to do these days is I just have to beat the shit out of Godzilla. I can RKO him. I can put him on this stretcher. And that'll be the end of it. So Ashley Williams, if you actually think that I'm frightened of Godzilla, and Godzilla, you're going to wish you never were in my business at all. And Godzilla whacked in Randy Orton down with the tail. And wait a minute, here comes, and Godzilla's beating up on Randy Orton. And Ashley Williams coming down. Well, what? Okay. Well, Ashley Williams says he's going to be the fight overseer. The fight lord here, Gorilla Monsoon says. Well, Jerry Lawler says, we will gotta say, Matthias, the Scorpion King says, that we all know that he doesn't like Randy Orton. And Randy Orton right now wants to punt Godzilla, and he does. Matthias, Scorpion King said, he certainly does, Gorilla Monsoon says. And he made himself the fight lord. RKO. He make himself the fight lord here. And he's going to try to put Godzilla on the stretcher. And Godzilla's not going to stay on that stretcher. Jerry the King Lawler said, Godzilla's too big. No way he's going to get Godzilla to keep on that stretcher. I'm sad. It ain't happening. Jerry the King Lawler said, you're right, Matthias, Scorpion King said. He ain't going to keep Godzilla on that stretcher at all. Godzilla's just too big, and he just fell right off. Wait a minute, Randy Orton going to try to RKO him, and Ashley Williams just pulled him off. RKO to Ashley Williams, the fight overseer, Gorilla Monsoon says. What was that all about? I don't know. RKO the Godzilla again. While that's going on, Ashley Williams. Oh, he just bloated Randy Orton. Gorilla Monsoon says. What was all that for? Jerry the King Lawler says. You know, I'm going to tell you right now, I think Ashley Williams does have... Oh, Godzilla Stunner, Gorilla Monsoon says. Ashley Williams, he is not frightened of Randy Orton. I have some onlook for him for that. Me too, Matthias, says Jerry the King Lawler. Me too, Matthias, Scorpion King says. Now they're going to put Randy Orton on there. Well, wouldn't you happen to say there a little bit that he is using what he has with him? And Godzilla now is putting Randy Orton on the stretcher. And now, okay, ding, 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 ding. Here is your winner, Godzilla. And Godzilla has beat Randy Orton here. And Godzilla has beat Randy Orton here on Monday Night Raw. Wouldn't you say that there was a lot of collusion going on? You know? Yeah, I would happen to say there was a lot of collusion going on, Matthias the Scorpion King says, with Ashley Williams making himself the Fight Lord and then doing all the things that you saw him do. Matthias the Scorpion King says, well, you're right about that, Jerry King Lawler says. If he's going to do that when he's fight lording, or imagine if mind see what he's going to do when it comes to The Undertaker and Woken Matt Hardy. Jerry King Lawler said, you got to think, Matthias the Scorpion King says, what Ashley Williams isn't going to do or what he is going to do. Well, you're right about that, Jerry King Lawler and Matthias the Scorpion King. I'm sure Renee Young is now going to be speaking. Now, is now going to be speaking with Ashley Williams. Ashley Williams, why did you put yourself in that fight? Well, it's like this, you know. Randy Orton's a jerk. Randy Orton is, he struck me. I didn't do anything to him. He gives me RKO, so I had to do what I had to do. And as a fight lord, as a fight overseer, Randy Orton lost to Godzilla in the stretcher match here on Monday Night Raw. Well, are you frightened of Randy Orton getting back at you? Me? Frightened at Randy Orton getting back at me? No, I'm not frightened at Randy Orton getting back at me. Randy Orton's always one of those weaklings that will always strike you, that will always hit you from behind. So no, I'm not frightened of Randy Orton getting back at me. Randy Orton's the one that has to live with knowing he lost to Godzilla here on Monday Night Raw. And at the end of the day, it is what it is, Yeah. And excuse me, I have other things I have to do as the head overseer, or as the main overseer. Well, Ashley Williams, a busy effing man. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon. Thank you, Renee Young, Gorilla Monsoon says. Apparently Ashley Williams is a busy effing man here in the Toy Wrestling Federation. Yes, he is, Gorilla Monsoon. He was busy enough to be a fight lord, a fight overseer, and help Godzilla beat Randy Orton, Matthias the Scorpion King said. Yes, he was, Charity King Lawler said. He certainly was the one who helped Godzilla beat Randy Orton. And Godzilla might have to thank Ashley Williams for helping him beat Randy Orton here on Monday Night Raw. Well, we understand now that Randy Orton is back in the ring, and he is not happy. All right, Ashley Williams, you son of a bitch. You made me lose to Godzilla. A pea brain, a bulk weight, a dead weight, a floor bird that I should have never lost to. Thanks to you. You know what? Me and you are going to have a fight. And I know you're going to fight Brock Lesnar. And I hope Brock Lesnar takes you out, Ashley Williams. So when he's done, I'll take you out myself. And I'll take you out with the three most harmful runes. RKO. Well, here goes Diva Toxio, the other overseer coming out here now. Girl Monsoon says, what's she going to do? I don't know what she's going to do, Matthias the Scorpion King says. I don't know what's going on these days. I've heard these days. I don't know what she's going to do, Matthias Scorpion King says. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I think whatever Diva Talk's going to do, what's she out here to do? Is she on Ashley's side or is she on her own side, Charity King Lawler says. I understand, Randy. I understand where you're going through. I know that Ashley Williams is the main overseer or the head overseer, and I know he's already doing shit. But you know I would never do that to you. I have been fair to every wrestler, every fighter in the TWF since I got this job around the December of last year. Now, Survivor Series is coming up in November. Everyone tends to talk about, everybody tends to like to talk about November to Remember. Okay, that's November too. But also we got Survivor Series or Live Saga and Live Saga, and I think we need to have teams. Okay? And Randy, I can give you that other fight with Godzilla if you want. If you truly want to fight Godzilla again. I can also give you that fight with Ashley Williams if you want to. You sure about this? Yeah, I am sure about this. Okay? You ain't going bad on me, are you? First off, Ashley Williams. First off, Randy Orton. I ain't going bad on anyone. You can trust me, Yeah, you can trust my Auntie D. You can trust Aunt Diva Talks, Randy Orton. She never stirred anyone wrong. Oh, RKO and Algar. We'll talk, Diva Talks. And why did Randy Orton RKO Algar? And what's he mean, Gorilla Monsoon says, when he said, we'll talk, Diva Talks? I don't know, Matthias the Scorpion King says. I hope that it doesn't mean Diva Talks is going bad again. I hope not, Charity King Lawler says. She's been good for a whole year and a half. I hope she isn't going bad either. I hope that it's not Diva Talks that owner Xena and CEO Triple H have to deal with. And Ashley Williams has to deal with. Algar, what were you doing here? Telling you that Randy Orton that Randy Orton can trust you, that you would never shift him wrong. I can talk for myself, Algar. I don't need you talking for me. Now get. Well, I guess we'll never know. I guess we're going to have to seek out, Gorilla Monsoon says, what's going on. Is Diva Talks going bad or not? Well, I don't know, Matthias the Scorpion King says. I hope she's not going bad again, but we'll never know. That's true, Jerry King Lawler said. Only time will tell if she's going bad or not, Jerry King Lawler says. You're right about that, Gorilla Monsoon says. I want to hope that Diva Talks is being good, and that she's not going bad again. And yes, November to Remember is coming up, and so is Survivor Series. But coming next Thursday, coming next Thursday on Main Event is Halloween Havoc with The Undertaker, meaning Woken Matt Hardy or Broken Matt Hardy, Gorilla Monsoon says. Well, it's all the time we got here for Monday Night Raw. Gorilla Monsoon, Matthias the Scorpion King, and Jerry the King Lawler. We hope you liked Monday Night Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow.